So what happened to David? I was a little late signing in. David had his surgery last week, and he's doing better.
Yep.
Well said.
Yeah. So we all go through things, and those are the struggles of life. We all have a different burden that we got to bear. And as David, you were talking about it just 2 weeks ago. I was reviewing some of the videos, and you were talking about let's say the struggle or the fires of affliction that we get put through, and it all happens for a reason. And you're definitely right on that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was taught something about hospitals. There's some good hospitals and there's some bad hospitals. Now, and I can tell you some of the differences. The first hospital I went in, uh, as soon as I went into emergency, and for those that don't know, I could walk across the driveway and just double over in pain. And I didn't know why. And my stomach was blowing up. I mean, I was dissented. My stomach was just hard as a rock. And I had a blockage. And the blockage wasn't letting anything go out of my body. It was keeping it all in. And very painful. That's an emergency situation. If you don't take care of it quickly, it can be very bad, if not death. Okay, so it's an important thing. So I went into an emergency room, and I knew ahead of time exactly what I needed to do. That I needed to speak to the surgeon who did a very specific type of surgery. And starting hour one in the emergency room, I kept asking for that surgeon. Oh, we'll get him for you. He'll be down to talk to you. He'll be down to talk to you. And that went on and on and on for about 30 hours. So anyway, that went for about 30 hours of not even being able to talk to him. And all along the way, they were moving me through a process to get me into surgery to that surgeon, right down to the point of prepping me for surgery. So I'd been shaved, cleaned up. I was totally prepped. When I finally got a chance to talk to the surgeon to see what his goals and his outcome for me was, it didn't match mine. And after talking to him for a while, I could see that he truly believed in what we wanted, what I wanted. He believed that was the right way to go. But he would lower his head, he would shy away, he would turn. He would lie to me, to my face, to avoid completely agreeing with me. And so finally I told him I'm not doing the surgery today. And they sent me back upstairs, where we had to do a little bit of a jailbreak to get out of the hospital, because they didn't want to discharge. They didn't want to discharge. So
Sounds like the court system, David.
right.
There's some parallel there.
So then I went to another hospital. And this hospital, from the moment I walked in, every single person was absolutely wonderful. A joy to be around. Did what we asked. Agreed with what we said. They just everything went smoothly through the whole thing. And it was absolutely wonderful. And they told us that that hospital believes in a more holistic approach to medicine. And it made all the difference in the world. So,
with the name being whole and not partial, which is a whole approach to medicine as opposed to
right.
a single part of medicine where most of the doctors elsewhere are practicing.
That's right. And the first one, they were just looking at what can we do today to solve this issue? And will it harm him in the future? And the answer was yes.
Mm-hmm.
It would have.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's really tough, David, and not, let's just say those people aren't really